Ron Paul.
Save a constitutional right.
Ron Paul.
We're not gonna give up the fight. Start a revolution.
Tonight I'm happy to announce that I'm going to be supporting Governor Romney.
Wait. Stop. Hold the show.
I am proud to introduce to you the next President of the United States of America, Mitt Romney.
Mr. Chairman and delegates, I accept your nomination for President of the United States.
Come on, you anarcho-capitalist bastards! Give me some money!
So where do we go from here? What's next?
What's next?
March.
It doesn't matter what's next, it's a matter of what's now and how you're going to choose to live your life in the moment, because that's all you ever have. And you can only decide what side you're on when you realize that the fight for liberty is a fight to progress humanity to the next phase of our evolution. It's not about whether you're going to win this victory or that. It's for you as an individual to decide on what side you're going to be on.
I want you all to know that I am a Dr. Paul fan. Ron Paul asked me for my endorsement in 2008. I readily gave that endorsement. When I dropped out of the Republican primary, I asked everyone that was going to vote for me to vote for Ron Paul. When asked in the last debate that I got to appear in, who would you pair up with as a vice presidential candidate, I chose Ron Paul. There wasn't any other choice other than Ron Paul. And I want to make this really clear. If I thought Ron Paul was going to get the nomination, I would not be standing here before you today as the Libertarian Party candidate for president. I would have not done this. I would let Ron Paul get the nomination, and I would be along with you supporting Dr. Paul right now. But this is an exclusionary process, and each and every one of you know it. This is absolutely exclusionary. You've had the sand kicked in your face, and you continue to have the sand kicked in your face, and you keep coming, and we all keep coming, because this is really an important message. And it's about the message. And Dr. Paul is the first one that will talk about the message. And the message is, look, let's stop the spending. Let's end the wars. Let's abide by the Constitution of the United States. There is a growing police state in this country. Let's stop this growing police state in this country. Now, going forward, it's really important to recognize that there are other third-party candidates, okay? It's not just the Libertarian Party. But the Libertarian Party is going to be on the ballot in all 50 states. And there are only going to be 3 candidates on the ballot in all 50 states. And this is really important to recognize. So when you talk about the 3 candidates that are going to be in the general election come the fall, there are some really, really important distinctions here between the 3. The Libertarian candidate for president is going to distinguish him or herself from the other 2 candidates. Right now, that candidate happens to be me, okay? And I recognize recognize that each and every one of you would be doing what I'm doing right now if given the opportunity, but I've been given this opportunity and I'm trying to make the most out of it. So in the general election, I'm going to talk about 3 candidates because only 3 candidates are going to be on the ballot in all 50 states. But I'm going to be the only candidate that wants to stop foreign aid where we have poor people in this country giving foreign aid to rich people in other countries. I'm going to be the only candidate that does not want to bomb Iran. I'm going to be the only candidate that wants to get out of Afghanistan now, bring the troops home. That wants to repeal the Patriot Act, and I would have never voted for it in the first place. I would never have signed the National Defense Authorization Act allowing for you and I, as U.S. citizens, to be arrested, detained, without being charged. This is why we fought wars. I am the only candidate that's going to be talking about balancing the federal budget now. Now! If we don't balance the federal budget now, we're going to find ourselves in a monetary collapse. I'm going to be the only candidate that wants to abolish the IRS. Eliminate the income tax, eliminate corporate tax, replace it with one federal consumption tax. I am embracing the fair tax. I really think it's the template to zero taxes. I am the only candidate that would sign legislation to abolish the Federal Reserve. Is this a message that belongs in the presidential debates? 15% voter support puts liberty front and center in the debates and in the headlines. I have 2 words for Ron Paul. Thank you. Thank you for taking the cause of liberty to the American people in a way that none of us have seen in our lifetimes. I'm going to ask you something here. Be libertarian with me for one election. One election. Together, we'll show the world and the nation that what Ron Paul has stood for is not a fluke, it's the future. Live free, live free.
My name is Roger Welsh, and I endorse Gary Johnson for President of the United States.
I'm Matt Larson 10. Go away from me, Roger. Peace.